So post this, and then redeems. I'm gonna let you guys keep literally everything on. Let's see. Yep. Oh, this one's not on. Let me turn that on. No. Alright. There is work to be done today. Okay. So, alright, goobers. Zap is first. Hello, Zap. And then Bread Vessel Bucky. Hello. How are you guys? Oh, good catch me. Let's go. Okay, so you people, you know who you are. Stop tying the pole. Stop it. Stop it. I swear to God. You know what? I'm gonna make the poll instead. I'm gonna make it like a 5-minute poll or something. If this continues, because I know it's just a couple people like putting their vote in versus not putting their vote in. Oh wait. What is this? There's a 2 vote lead. Okay. So, quick update for you guys. I may have found the portal environment that I was looking for. I did some extra deep digging today, and I found it. I just need to compile everything, figure out what's missing, and then I'll have that ready. Right? So, alright guys. The poll is in. You guys have voted for Portal 2. Let's go. I was gonna be happy either way, honestly. But this begs the question. If we're moving up Portal 2, if we're expediting Portal 2, so I gotta get my button gear, as if I don't already have my button gear, but like I'm gonna like hunker down, you know, and get like really get in gear. I think this is one of the very first polls that has not ended in a tie. You guys are very split, and this makes way for the trolls, the silly ones. You know who you are, to mess with me and just like even it out. So any indecision I thought would be resolved with the poll is in fact not resolved with the poll, because the poll is tied. So anyway, now the question is, now that we're expediting Portal 2, if you guys would like to see Reanimal, does anybody remember what the objective is in order to play Reanimal? Does anybody recall? Now we need spookies. Yeah, how badly do we want spookies? Let's find out. Okay, so now that we've decided on Portal being expedited, the new goal. Nobody said it, but I'm gonna go update it on Ko-Fi right now. I'll do that. No, I'm gonna catch up with chat. 45 stream streak from Bread Vessel. Holy. Oh my goodness gracious. So let me see. We only made it 13% of the way into the chair goal. I will copy this and put this somewhere else. So I can relax on the angry emote for a little bit. Alright. Let us see how seriously we want the spooky. So I'm gonna update this goal now. Reanimal stream. Oh, whoever tossed that rose. Oh, it's Vix. Hi, Vix. I gotta refund that. We're not in 3D yet, so no one would have seen that. I can hear the sounds at least, though, so I can make sure that's taken care of. Alright, so just so you guys know, in order for me to play Reanimal, the goal is now going to be $1,000 fundraiser. $1,000 fundraiser. This will go towards model bug fixes. I'm currently in the process of commissioning somebody. They're literally like working on it like this week. They've been working on it last week. Because you guys know how long I've been quote unquote putting off the Vive and Stretch Sense stuff because of some issues with the finger orientation. It turns out that this is most likely in part due to the way that my model's hands are set up. The fingers are not straight. They are kind of like angled, and it looks really nice like when you're looking at it, but it's not great for when VMC, aka virtual motion capture, which is a protocol that can send over motion capture data. So like if I bend my fingers, VMC will tell Warudo, oh, this is the angle at which this bone is gonna move, right? For the reason that my finger's not being straight is a problem is because it'll send that data, and if my finger's already bent a little bit, you know, it's gonna say, thinking it's straight, oh, we're gonna bend this much, and instead of bending a little bit, since my finger's already bent, you know, it just looks really unnatural and kind of nasty, and so model bug fix fundraiser. The deadline for this is gonna be the end of February. So, you know what? I'm gonna make it March 1st, actually. That way it's not confusing. Because I know February is like not a full month. So the deadline is gonna be March 1st. Play Reanimal with Belle. Tell you what. No, never mind. I was gonna say, if we do like we've done like bonus things. Okay, wait. If anyone has an idea for stretch goal, I don't have like little goals set up yet, but for now, $1,000 by March 1st. So like March 1st will be like the last day for things to come in. With full DLC. There we go. And it would be some prep. I'm actually gonna test it, I think, on this stream. Just to mess around with 3D. I've been meaning to hold on. Starting match should be 0, so why is that not updating? Hold on. Ko-Fi's being weird. Set new goal. Start new goal. There we go. Okay. Alright. I had the progress on the other goal, and I have this goal now set. Cool. Alrighty. And I'll go over here to chat and explain. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? And I don't have my hand tracking up. Does anybody have any questions about how that's gonna work? Anything like, man, that's too much money. Where do you even get those numbers from? Or like anything like that? Does that make sense? We all on the same page? But yeah, I will expedite Portal 2 playthrough to hopefully happen late March, early April. That's my goal. That's my goal. I think I can have everything ready by then. I would have gone a lot easier on it, but let's do this real quick. Okay, there we go. There we go. You guys really want to see Portal 2 then, huh? Is it that cool of a game? Silly question. I'm so excited to play it. Okay. But that's all set. So now it's up to you guys. Right now, I don't have any... Hold on. I don't have any particular ideas for, like, intermediary goals. So, like, if you reach halfway, if you reach, like, 3/4, like, I don't have any ideas. If you go over, again, I don't have any ideas. But I will be keeping my eye on the Stream Talk channel, so if we want to discuss in the Discord, but also if we want to discuss here in chat, if there's any incentives I could add to make it more appealing, more interesting, more rewarding, I am more than happy to hear out some ideas. But yeah, I will draft everything and make announcements later. But warning, if you guys do not hit that goal by March 1st, I want to play this game. I will play it with Vel by ourselves. So if you want to see it, we have to reach that goal. Yeah? Does that sound fair? I have a lot of cool things I can make. That's why I don't want to go in and be like lazy. Because if I'm gonna stream it, I'm gonna stream it, you know. But that goes for everything. And thank you for the hydrate bread vessel a while ago. I'm trying to catch up with everything. Oh wait, I missed Toronto. Hi Toronto. You do know who you are. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, you little silly. You need a time machine and 40 jobs. Nah, Red Vessel, you got enough to work on right now. If it had been Reanimal that was higher when you stumbled along the nearly tied pole, you would have made Reanimal win. Dude, was it really that close? Was it really that close? Wait, and what do you mean? What do you mean 6 months, Bean? What do you mean 6 months? Oh, wait a second here. 25 stream streak! Crazy! Insanity! Ah! You guys are absolutely nuts, man. Let me see here. Kind of walked potato goddess. Okie dokie. Tell her I said hi. Hi. And hi, Blobby. How are you? How you been? So today, I'm gonna be working on this. Ta-da! Guess what? I didn't make that. It looks familiar though, right? It looks familiar, right? So I didn't make this, but a lovely somebody in chat made this, and I'm gonna shout them out now. Thank you, Thumbtack, for this lovely 3D model of our Picasso Post-It. So in case anyone didn't know why the Post-It is not okay like this, number one, Bro's got lighting issues. So if I turn down the lights, what's with that? And the thing is Warudo actually does have a setting to enable the light. Watch this, ready? Receive lighting? Yes. I was like, oh, well, that looks fine then, right? So what's the problem? It's getting affected by the light. Whenever you turn on receive lighting, this is what happens. It kind of just disappears when my model is not behind it. So in order to deal with that, my only idea is, number one, I should probably report it as a bug. Because that would make sense, right? But I have reported so many other bugs that I really want to make sure that, you know, I kind of solve everything that I need to solve with those ones first and then make another bug report, because I'm kind of like dodging things that I should not be dodging, you know what I mean? It's like, I need help with this, and they're like, oh, could you send us data on this, this, and this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. It disappears for a month. Yeah, I did that because most of the bug things that I am asking about, they have to do with the Vive and Stretch Sense setup, and I was like, what if my model is the problem? And so I'm trying to see if my model is the problem, and that requires commission, and commissions require time. And so it's hard. But yeah. Let me see here. Companion cube. Oh, by the way, on the note of fundraisers, and having things working, what would we like thrown this stream? We can pick anything we want. What would you guys like to be thrown? I'll read off a list for anyone who doesn't know the spread, the whole layout. We got Hollow Knight Geo. We got a Chinese New Year coins, I think. Or Lunar New Year coins, specifically Chinese Lunar New Year coins. Slimes, Primo Gems, Linny's cards from Genshin, Portal Companion Cubes, Monument Valley Crows, using the Warudo default crow prop, Lethal Company, what gets thrown again? Loot bogs, gnomes, Shifi and patches get thrown, Cult of the Lamb coins, Abzu shells. Yeah. What are we thinking today? How we feeling? It's sleepy days, but it's all good. Oh yeah, Lunar New Year, so it's the holidays. Yeah, holiday! I hope everybody who celebrates is having a good New Year. I actually haven't gotten a chance to like look at the moon because I was curious, because Lunar New Year, right? The moon's gotta be doing something cool, for sure, right? I wonder like what phases stuff's in, you know? Anyway, to work on this. So when I first looked at Thumbtack's Post-It, it wasn't exactly square, which I'll explain why it's cool if it's square. It's not really required that it's a square, but for our purposes, it's really cool if it's a square. So now it's a square, and he used the bones. Let me click on the bones to pose it in the way that he wanted it to be. I need to select both the armature and the mesh. Right? Or I have to be in edit mode, object mode, pose mode. Why is it no longer attached? It's attached to the tape. Why is it only moving the tape? I need to maybe select both of these. Hold on. Object mode. Select the parent first and then the children. Not texture paint. Let me double check the weight paint. Control, I think, to shift bones. No, Alt. No. Shift? No. Forgot how to switch from one bone to the next. Let me Google it. How to select new bone. Blender. Beep beep. I gotta go to vacuum in here. I just want the bones. Just the bones! If I do, hold on, if I go back here. Pose mode A. Why is only the tape moving? I might have done something funky. Bone select, top, middle. Yeah. 2. But these bones should be moving the armature, and I'm not sure why they're not. Pose mode. It's only moving the tape. I did some minor adjustments, but they shouldn't affect the weight paint, so I'm a little confused. I want to check the weight paint. I forgot how to select the other bones. Why isn't it letting me select the bones? If I press A, hold on. No, it doesn't do anything. Wait. If you went from here... Yeah, it's still not letting me change from bone to bone. Interesting. Drop down top, middle in this white paint. Top, middle. Oh, this one. Okay, I see what you mean. But this is annoying. I want to be able to... There's a... Oops. There's a way to select bones with, like, Control or Alt or something. Shift? It's just not doing anything. Is the node itself parented to the armature? It was working before. I'm wondering what I did. Maybe that changed it? Wait. And I know I had the same exact issue literally yesterday morning. Good on you for not dying, Bread Vessel. Oh, true, the armature. Oh, wait, I applied the armature modifier in order to apply the pose. Does that mean it's no longer weight painted? Armature. Is it because the tape wasn't posed and this is? If I pose this now, is it weight painted? It's still not weight painted. Ah! The rest pose thing, yeah, parent the note to the armature again. Okay, so parent first, then child. Right, Control P. Set parent to... Oh, not first, then the armature. I thought... Oh, the child has to come first. That's my bad. Okay. Set parent to... Make sure it's an armature deform. Armature... Deform... Oh, here. I'm silly. Ah! Why did it move? If I do that, then that. Control P. Armature deform. It's still doing the stupid... I thought this was gonna be easy. Oh my gosh. Gotta put on some different music before I lose my mind. Does it deform? Oh, I should probably test. Hold on, let me put on some music. There we go, okay. Alright, let me reapply it. Armature deform. Did I do it already? Is it on? This thing on? Where's my little wrench icon? There we go. And the armature's on. If I do weight paint, it looks like it is weight painted. Object mode. No, wait. It looks like it's actually weight painted again. But then my method of applying the rest pose as actual, like, yeah, why does it do this? Because initially, the way Thumbtack had it is that the rest position was completely flat. So what I wanted was that the pose position would become the rest position. Because I know that there's some issues, or I think that there's some issues when trying to transfer to Unity, right? If it's not in the position you want by default. If I want the bones to move while in weight paint mode, you have to have both selected. No, the thing I'm trying to achieve is, maybe if I do it like this, it'll work. Child first, pose mode. Not pose mode. I need here, here. Why isn't it letting me do what I want to do? Here. What the fudge? It should let me. I need to see the weight paint. Why won't it let me see the weight paint? Show me the weight paint! Okay, there it is. So I have to select the armature first and then the parent and child and parent and weight paint and oh my god. I just wanted to be able to see. Yeah. Oh. Okay, why does it work now? Literally, why does it work now? So I'm pressing Alt, left click to be able to switch between bones. That's what I was looking for before. But that didn't show up before. Why didn't it show up before? So anyway. Weight paint looks good. Okay. This goes here. Let's put this here. How do I... Interesting. So I have to have the armature modifier in order for things to be weight painted. But as soon as I apply it, it gets rid of my rigging. Why does it get rid of my rigging? Why can't I click the bones? Thank you. And this should not work anymore. Yeah. Hi, Shadowmere. People who tend to the chickens are chicken tenders. It's gonna stick with me. Christian, I don't know how you're gonna beat that one. Hi. A joke about pizza, but never mind, it's cheesy. Ah, shucks. I don't know, cheese is good. You can never have too much cheese, right? Let me check this off. Okay. is gonna be annoying. It's like this new book you have about glue. You just can't put it down. Sticking to it, huh? And Christian, you have one more? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You told your friend 10 jokes to make him laugh. Sadly, no pun intended. I think I've heard that once before, years ago. That one's a nice one. This Post-it is going to drive me up a wall. I don't know how to apply the rest. Even my method didn't seem to work. Because you can see here, pose position looks like the bones align, but rest position doesn't look like they align anymore. So what I think I'm going to do here is delete it entirely. And I'm going to import the original that Thumbtack sent me. Okay, so first thing about the Post-it is 2 things you'll notice is number 1, it's not facing the correct way, and number 2, that the textures are missing. So I just have to put those back real fast. You feel that? It's just a couple good board games, but you had no clue. Oh man. Can't have the classics without a clue, but dang. I haven't heard that one before. You know, I've only ever played Clue once, actually, despite it being, like, a classic game. It's kind of complicated. I never, like, really learned properly. Do you guys like Clue? I don't really know that much about it. There we go, the textures are back. Ooh, it looks like the back is the one that has that. Okay, interesting. And I actually did edit the tape here a little bit, because I thought it would look better. A little bit more filled out. Scale on the X with proportional editing. Yeah, I'm in X-ray mode, perfect. Scale on the X. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And you'll see if I go back to ooh, wait. Okay, so if I want pose mode, I have to select the bones. It works. Perfect. I also noticed that there were these extra leaf bones. Leaf bones don't do anything really, and you can actually add them automatically in export. So I'm just gonna remove these actually, because I don't need them. And then the only thing I'm worried about is this rest position versus pose position. And I was gonna say, now it's not showing up. It's probably because I'm not. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm probably in the wrong mode, right? So I'm stuck here between rest position and pose position. I need this pose position to be like the default. And I don't know how to do that. I thought I did it by going over to the modifier here and applying the armature, right? Because then it makes it seem like, oh, well, now it's one thing, it's done. No, actually, it's not. We ran into the issue where I had before where, like, nothing was moving anymore because the weight paint wasn't there. It got like, applied or something. I don't know. So Clue is a social deduction game. Pretty decent, actually. Blood on the Clock Tower. Never heard of that one before, but sounds wicked. I got so many games I want to play, man. There's so many good games. I actually been craving more Little Nightmares. Been watching a friend play, and that's been really cool. It's actually what I was doing while I was waiting for Vel to get in for dailies. This one corner here bothers me a lot, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. Let me actually double check the normals, because imagine the normals weren't correct. Face orientation. No, looks like everything is good. Okay. It's just that line there, that bothers me. And it could just be because of the topology. I don't know. Ah! You think if I export the Post-it that it'll retain the position? I'm gonna do like a normal face check before I do anything. If I do face, beautify faces. Let's see if that does anything. It really didn't. Okay. Object. Need a good group for Blood on the Clock Tower? Oh. Is it like a online game or like why would you need a group? Back to making combat. I look forward to it. A little scared as always, but the bend on that one corner is a little extreme. Oh, okay, so if I just tone it down. Okay, cool. I could do that, yeah. I'm gonna tilt it on the y-axis a little bit. I think that works-ish. It's kind of sharp still. Don't know how to feel about it. Need to rotate on the z-axis. I can chalk it up to being a paper crease, but I do want to try and make it look natural. You know, honestly, for this one, all there is a little bit of bend. And I see the bend this way. But from the top view down, there's actually not a whole lot of bend. It's very flat this way. Maybe I can adjust that. Rotate on the Z. Rotate on the Z. Rotate on the Z. And then rotate these two on the Z. If I do scale, no, that just, okay. Let me not do that. Rotate the Z. One at a time then. Rotate on the Z. What did you miss? Nothing much. But I actually did have a question, Bucky. Oh shoot. That's why it's not like that. Do I need to apply the pose in order for this to export correctly? Because every time I apply the armature to apply the pose, it kind of just gets rid of all of the weight painting for whatever reason. GY. Gotta bring these out a little bit. GY. Maybe this and this. GY. Why is it so sharp? GY. Okay, I think that's a little better. GY. Okay, cool. I think that, yeah. Let me hide these for a little bit. These edges are way too far up. Who knew bending the Post-it a little bit would have such consequences? So it's removing the armature modifier and it's not parented to the armature. Yeah, essentially. But what the problem is, right, is that I'm afraid when I put it into Unity that this pose position isn't going to stay because its rest position is like this. But I don't want it to be in the rest position. I want it to be in the pose position as its default. But every time I apply that modifier, to try and get it to be there at rest, it just, you know, it kind of deletes the weight paint, and I don't know why. Or I don't even know if it'll export just like this. I think I'm gonna undo actually the sideways. Yeah. Did I not save that far back? Oh no, I don't think I saved any further back. No! My progress! My undos! I just forget. I don't have that many undos. Alright, time to do this again. Ready? Okay. Good practice. Okay. FBX.
version 2. RZ90. Shading. Post-it front. Open up. This one. And then for post-it back, no color. No texture, just color. Here, grab color. Yes. Yes. Okay, and now we have this, and then I go fix tape. Why do we have 2 poses to begin with? Well, when Thumbtack was designing it, right, we wanted to make sure that this area would be a square, and it became very difficult to make sure that the square was maintained when moving the vertices around. And so honestly, that just the armature and posing it was the easier method. Scale X here. Scale Y. Nope. Scale X. Yes. Yes. Okay, now to just make sure that this is gonna be the default position. Okay. Maybe I should also name all these, just because. Post-it armature. There we go. A capitalization be like, we go crazy. Tape. I'm just gonna say bone. This will be middle bone. Right. No, it's left top. Left top bone. Right top bone. And this would be top bone. Dot one. Dot one, and then they'll have dot two inside of each. Left top bone dot two. Left top bone dot two. And no leaf bones. No leaf bones. Delete. There we go. Now where are my other ones? Middle bone. There we go. This is leg. Oh wait. This is right leg. Post-it has legs. Yes. Right leg. Dot one. Left leg. Dot one. This is right leg dot two. Right leg dot two. And then we have here more leg. Left leg dot two. Left leg. The 3. Alright. Bones are all named. I'm gonna save the project before I do anything crazy. All the basic setup is done now. Okay. Post-it. We'll have a space here. To dash, make it pretty. Tape, capital. Then go to my materials. Name those pretty. Post-it. Front. Post-it.back. There we go. Yes. That's not how you spell post-it. Hold on. Post-it. There we go. And then tape is tape. But why is it 0.3? 0.03 or 003? Tape. Oof. Okay. Wait, why doesn't it look as deformed as it did before? What? What happened to this corner up here? This whole thing looks different. Am I crazy? It was more bent before. Love Blender, send help. Yup. Yes, yep. Yep. This is fact. Let's do... Nope. Mesh, and then bone, and then pose mode. RZ. On bottom should not affect the tape. RZ. RZ. RY. Yeah. Let's do RZ again here. RZ. RY. Okay. Here. Yeah. You know what? I might be a silly goose, but I'm gonna try export without figuring out the whole pose application thing and see if it'll still export the way I was hoping. I don't think it will export the way I'm hoping, but I think I'd be silly not to give it a try. Because if this is how it looks by default, you know, maybe it'll export the right way. So I'm going to say... Wait, is the pose a modifier? Surely not. Could it be? No. But anyway, let's apply. Go here, apply. Location, rotation, scale, all transforms, rotation and scale, everything. Jenks solution could be posing to desired pose, then exporting a keyframe. Surely it doesn't have to be like that, right? It's gotta be a better way. That doesn't make any sense, dude. I'm gonna export it like this and see if it just lets me. Yeah, alright. Well, I thought this was gonna be easy, guys. I thought I was gonna be able to rest my brain. I was wrong! Let me call this Post-It plane. Vertex groups. So all the bones. Don't need camera. Don't need light. Cool. So I'm gonna select all of these. Then FBX. Copy, embed texture selected objects only. FBX all scale, then forward is -y. -y forward, C up. No animation. I will allow leaf bones. And then rename Thumbtack Post-It. Tira-san? Is that how you say your name? Or Tira-ken? Hi, welcome on in. How are you? Wave, hi. To here. Gotta boot up Unity. Tira-san? Hey, thank you. How's it going? Currently losing my mind over Blender, and I think I'm also dragging Bucky into that loss of sanity, because we both don't know how, and I think we're the two people in chat who probably know the most about the Blender Warudo pipeline. Game dev is actually pretty close. I like doing a lot of different 3D things for my streams, so this Post-it has been a problem. I was explaining earlier that here, wait, ready, watch this. And we never said what we wanted for our alerts, guys. But we have a whole bunch of like 3D stuff. Ready? Let me share. Warudo. Here we go. We didn't pick an alert. I don't know which one you guys want. We're just on marbles right now. If you change your mind, let me know. Let's not do this. We gotta go to... Actually, I do calibrate. Ready? Ta-da! But to do... What was I gonna do? Oh, the Post-it. If I... Alright. That's enough. Do you guys want the companion cube one? Is that what you want? Is that what you're trying to tell me by throwing them at me? If I turn the lights down, right? This is a PNG. This isn't an actual 3D object, which is why Thumbtack very kindly helped make one. So he did the mesh, and I'm going to be working on the touch-ups and the shaders and then the modding to get it into Warudo, like a whole bunch of our other props. Technically, if I find a generic props, Picasso Post-It, I can allow it to receive lighting, so it gets all dark, but then there's an issue with the spout output. It just doesn't want to make it appear here anymore. But if I enable the light, disable the receive lighting, boom, it's back. I don't know why. So kind of sucks. But what is mask? No, that didn't help. I don't know what that does. Oh, it's I'll figure that out another time. But anyway, let me see. To do, has Unity booted up yet? Unity! Okay, I found it. Unity window. Oh, thank you for the follow. Wait. Let me make sure. Okay. Tira Sen. I'm saying it right. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the High Taylor Circle. I hope you enjoy your stay. To Unity. Does that work? Unity. There we go. I was trying to improve the Cult of the Lamb bell that we usually have for Cult of the Lamb streams, but I should also turn off the lighting. Wait, I can turn on elasticity a little bit? I'm curious. Whoa. This is the trick I used for the coin, guys. Start elasticity distance. Maybe I should make it smaller. 0.01. Nah. I don't think I should turn it on, actually. You should be alright back. Okay, good luck out there. Yeah, I'll leave it be. Anyway, back to Unity. I'm going to create Warudo new mod. Picasso Post-It. There you go. Okay, and then I gotta find on my desktop. Did I export properly? That's not my Blender window, that's my Blender window. Yeah, I exported, so it should be on my desktop. Hi, Utsuro. Thumbtack, Post-It, FBX. Boop. Okay, now that I have this in here, perfect. I'm gonna go steal a different shader. What's the recent shaders that I was working with? Wait, where's my whiskers? Here, let's do this one. Ah! Ooh! Hi! Oh, why am I laggy? Okay, I'm back! Space Level, hi! Oh my gosh, wait, is that... I can see when I get notifications, I can see profile pictures on my thing. Are you using the art I made you? Like, really? Actually, for real? Thank you so much for the raid. Actually, let me give you a shout out real quick. Oh, it's freaking late, you know. Go rest. I hope you had a lovely stream. Oh, somebody beat me to the shout out. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm glad. I'm really glad. But I hope you had a lovely stream. Go rest. Go take care of yourself. Raiders, welcome on in. Do tell me in Space Devil's place how was stream. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? And Tira, can I call you Tira? Is it an okay nickname? You know, actually, low-key, the creator of Warudo, the program that I'm using for all of this and what I'm, you know, kind of prepping everything for, his name's Tira. So when I saw your name in chat, I was like, Tira? Is it okay if I call you Tira?
Astrocell. Astrocell? How do you say your name? Am I saying it right? Hi, thank you. You're Tira on everything. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I do believe Tira is Tiger, right? And Philly, hi. Just joined in. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so that's nice. As soon as I say that, my nose starts to get clogged. But anyway, I'll beat the sick eventually. I'll pop this in here. Do Picasso Post-It matte material. We're gonna unlock this shader. Remove this here. Ooh, no. Unlock the shader. Unlock it. Gotta go to Poyomi, Toon Worlds, and I'm just gonna make sure it's updated to the most recent version. But hey, how's everyone else? And I'm actually gonna turn this back up. Just because. Alright. Post-it does not need lines, so I'm not gonna do outlines. I'm gonna leave emission ticked on, but I'm going to do the emission color black. It's gonna be animated when locked. If I want the post-it to glow, I can change the post-it to glow, but if I don't want it to glow, it's not gonna glow. Because I don't want it to glow. If it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Let me see. I do believe for the whiskers. Yeah, honestly, there shouldn't be that many options enabled. Let's do color and alpha animated when locked. The texture is going to be animated when locked. The animated when locked, this little green A here that you guys may be able to make out if you squint hard enough, just means that when I lock the shader in, which tries to minimize like the amount of data being calculated at once, as soon as I lock in that shader, typically it locks everything down, you know, but if I do this little animated when locked, it means when I go into Warudo and I say, hey, can we edit this property because I want to change the texture, I want to change the color, I want to change how much it glows, you know, all that stuff. I can, you know, tell it what I want. Animation strength, I'm gonna also let it do that. Yeah. Use base colors. Might as well. Okay, cool. And so for this one, I'm going to use this as the base texture. Color in alpha is going to be white. Cool. Go over here. And it's going to appear here. Ta-da! How do you spell the name of the program? It's the Japanese pronunciation of world. So if you're a JoJo fan, Zawarudo. It's Warudo. Warudo. This is Zawarudo. I am maybe a touch obsessed. It's a really cool program. Now I'm tempted to show you guys what it can do. Any questions about Warudo? My regulars. What's something I can easily show off? Wait, you know what? Let me hold on. Let me go over here real quick. Okay, wait. If I put Warudo behind my overlay. Okay, this should work. Just above. And I disable my directional light. I'm gonna actually turn my post-it off as well. Disable directional light so it's nice and dark, right? I'm gonna choose, give it a second to load, an environment after I disable transparency. So I'm gonna go to my camera real quick. Oh no, I'm gonna enable the environment first. And then transparency. Hold on.
My camera. No transparency, please. No transparency. There we go. And now we're in a forest. Not just any forest, but a forest that Joy Blanche, and I made for 3D using a whole bunch of pre-made assets. But the arrangement of the forest and all of the stuff in it, so like these moving light particles, that's all of our work. And let me actually show you. It's a complete 3D environment. It is. Look, there's fireflies over there. Some of them even have point lights attached to them, so they can glow and they can affect the things around the environment. That's really taxing on the load of the computer, though, so we couldn't have all of them do that. And then the flowers. I really wish we had better flowers, because it's literally just two planes, kind of on top of each other. I didn't really know how to fix it, but they're actually like going in waves, right, across the field of their emission strength. That's like going over the field. But I had a blast with these particles. And if you look hard enough, I don't know if anyone even noticed this detail because it's very subtle. It's very small. The stars blink in and out. If you watch long enough, the stars blink in and out. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that? Like, nobody would see that. Nobody would see that, though. Yeah. Anyway, back here. Hi. But yeah, this entire environment, I made the floor plan essentially for it. And then I got the assets. I bought the assets. And then Joy positioned everything, and we did a bunch of like cleanup and made sure everything was as optimal and game ready as possible. And then I took it into Unity and added all the shaders and the cool particle effects and stuff. And if anyone hasn't seen, there's a trailer from my birthday, remember? That uses this environment and it showcases the whole thing. So I think it's really cool. If you haven't seen it, let me see. 2025 birthday. Maybe it's the other way around. It's probably birthday 2025. Birthday 2025. I can't spell birthday, I think. No. I can. I'm just doing the command wrong, I think. Let me double check. If you scroll down, you can see the whole bunch of different commands. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, it's not birthday, it's trailer. Year trailer. 2025 trailer. There you go. Now you can go watch it. Let me see. But like this isn't the only thing you can do. Like you can make entire environments from scratch. But you know what the other thing is though? Is that Warudo itself comes with a bunch of, and hold on, I might lag a lot because I'm switching between intensive environments. Warudo comes with its own like pre-built ones. So this one's big, so give it a sec. But hey, we got an entire campsite. We got mountain ranges and birds and water and everything. Look at that water. Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty that water is. You see that? And then there's like a whole like table over here. It's just like mountains and like geez Louise, man. I love this environment. It's so heavy on the computer. But this is a really nice environment. Like holy, look at that. Look at that. Who dares me to stand in the water?
I got socks. And it's not even like, wait, here. Ready? I'll go stand in the water. Ready? Huh. And switch camera to... Go to this camera. Oh, nope. We go back here. Nope, here. Yes. Orbit. Yippee! We'll do... Turn around. Ooh, boom. So we turn around, and then... Honestly, my older model looks a lot better in this environment, because the shaders aren't quite right here. But anyway, do here. Hup. Whoop. Here we go. Whoop. Blah. And I'm in the water. Blah, socks in the water. Yeah, anyway, this environment is probably one of my favorites. So I absolutely love filming here. I just wish that I had better shaders, I guess, or better shader settings. It just looks a little uncanny with all the ambient occlusion. And it's just very flickery, especially around my face. So I was hoping there was something I could do to fix it, but I'm just still looking into it, so it'll have to wait. Anyway. And I can, if I turn the directional light on, actually how, that's bright. Hold on. No environment. Hi. This is what it looks like when you don't have any transparency on. So if I go back to my camera and I enable transparent background, we are back. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta delete that message. I was like, oh, it looks fine. No, wait. Just a quick reminder for anyone who's new in here from raids or wherever. We are clean. We are safe for work. Very, very as wholesome, friendly as possible. So be careful about abbreviations and certain language that when you're in here at least. But thank you. And cheers, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Rest well. Okay. This camera goes here. I move this back up all the way over here. Yeah. And now I can be. Oh, I'm not in front of chat. Why am I not in front of chat? What? There we go. Now I am in front. I am priority. Yes, that is what I need. Yep. Moving. Alright, back to work. No more distractions. Anyway, this program's cool. I love it here. And I have Warudo open, so just don't mind that. 'Cause it's messing around. And I know I'm super cheery and stuff, but you'd never guess what I was listening to. Let me double check the settings on here and make sure everything's as I need it. It's just colors, I think, for this one that I need. This will be Post-It front.
It's loading. Why is it okay, it's okay. Post-it front. This will be... where's... This one's number 1. Okay, so rename this one. This will be Post-it back. And then I delete the texture here. And select the correct color. Here. Yep. Color unlocked. Okay, perfect. And then copy this again. And instead, oh, why didn't it? Where's the color? Why didn't it change color? Post-it tape. I don't really think this needs to change color, honestly. This can just be like a whitish color. Why? Oh, it's not applied to the... No? It's not loaded, maybe? I don't know. Post-it back. And then post-it tape. Apply? No, they're both... Wait, why are they both gray? This doesn't make any sense. What? What? Texture. Color. Yeah, there's no way. What? What is going on? Maybe if I make both of these white. Why was there a star next to it? What on earth? Why is there a star? Let me see the star. Documentation, save me! Why is my computer being weird? Stop it. No, Google, you're not allowed to do that. Leave me alone. What the fudge? Let me just... What on earth is going on with my screen right now? Nothing's where it needs to be. My screen is bugged, guys. I'm gonna try opening a new tab or something, because that's weird. I want my soundtrack back. Where's my spooky music? Give me my spooky. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think I got it. It did not tell me what the stupid star means. Okay. Fine, I'll figure it out myself. Texture. Da, 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 da. Maybe if I lock it in? Because it'll force it to load? It still didn't... There's a shader error. Why isn't there a shader error? What? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Dun, dun. Maybe if I duplicate it, maybe that'll be okay. Back. Get rid of the texture. Okay. Red. Why? Been lurking a while. Hey, Chaos, what's up? But sleepy. So night. Oh, good night. Take care. Bye bye. Good to see you. Before you go. How do I make this work? I want the material to just be a color. But it's not letting me just choose a color. It's not showing up. And for some reason it's marking it as a shader error and I don't understand why. Couldn't open included file. What do you mean? Like what do you need? Can I clear the console please? Thank you. So I can see when something new comes up. Okay. You tried out an idea and exported another FBX? Oh? I got caught up in... Oh my god, wait. I got so caught up in the shaders that I didn't even check the bend. Oh, that's a large Post-it. It looks like it exports with the pose. That's interesting. Okay, that's news to me. So, turns out that we don't need to worry about it. I kind of feel silly. But I think it's a good idea to figure out for like animation. Like if we ever wanted to do like animation work, I know animation can be extra finicky about like default poses and stuff. So if you figured something out, I would like to test it. Maybe not tonight because I'm low on brain cells and I'm ready. Gonna throw something across the room. Preferably a Post-it. Just because I don't understand why this stuff isn't letting me just. If I do this, we have a texture that works. But can we maybe not use a texture? I just want a color. I don't know why that's such a hard ask. Hi, Red Russell. Tech is against you being productive. Your headphones went. Oh. I honestly have been working on trying to get a new pair of headphones because I honestly have the same like fears. Like, what happens when these ones break? I'm just like without headphones. Like that's it. It's done. So I've been trying to like look for new ones to like have for like outside. It's like okay, that's my use for them. But like dead headphones is atrocious. I am sorry to hear that. Question mark? Maybe help me. The color and normal section defines the fundamental attributes of a material, including many options that affect the base color and per pixel normals of the material. Alright. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Color and alpha. Color. A tint color that's blended multiplicative with the base texture. If no main texture is specified, this color will be used instead overall. That's what I'm doing! That's what I'm doing! What do you mean no stuff specified? Why won't it turn red? I need you to turn red. Why are you gray? Why is it doing that? What is this error? I've never had this error before. It doesn't make any sense. Let's clear this. Was it the whiskers I used? Let me try this again without changing the version. Really didn't think I was gonna have trouble with this. LMNOPS. There's so many things here, I lose track of where things are. Delete this mod. Post-it, yes. Unlock shader, delete this tick. I just found the file again. Okay, wait. Post-it, post-it. Yes, here. Thank you. Thank you. No. Why does it keep switching? Post-it, post-it, post-it. Okay, post-it. There we go. No more of that nonsense. Okay. That's that. Front. There. Yes. Now if I duplicate it, rename, back, and make it a single color, don't give me an error. You need to turn the color. I don't understand. It's supposed to. That changed something, but why isn't it turning? I need it to be red. Is it because you set the back of the Post-it also to be an image? Oh, no. So the thing about Blender and Unity, is that anything you set up really materials-wise in Blender for like how shaders go, doesn't really translate to Unity. So it's really just a Unity problem right now. And I don't know why. And the thing about it is like literally in the documentation of Poyomi, which these are their shaders for, it says if you don't specify a texture, it turns this color. It's not turning that color, and every time I try and change the color, like here, it should be blue, but I keep getting like, if I duplicate this and then change this, let's see, like I've applied this here, but it's not applying. And I don't understand. I don't know why the color isn't applying. You know what? I'm just gonna make a whole new material. Just create material. Where is it? Material. Standard material. We're not doing a standard material. We do Poyomi Toon World because that's a shader I want to use. If I make the color red, thank you. But why was that so hard? I don't know what's wrong with these other ones, but goodbye, I guess. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm gonna delete this one too, just for the sake of it. Because I do not like that. We're gonna do toon shading. Where's my toon shading? Texture ramp? What is this? No. Oh wait, maybe that is it. I don't want it to be like... No, maybe I should do realistic. Crystal sticks. So the reason I liked having the other materials there is because I like to compare the settings. But I don't want to like create errors. Let me get the one-shot whiskers again. I really liked how those turned out. Those are like the cool... Wait, if I go actually to my actual shader models... model shaders, right? These are the shaders used for my model. So this is Poyomi 8.1. It's an entire version since this is first done. Why am I all choppy? What's going on? Can I close out any additional tabs? No? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, my computer's just deciding to be nasty. Okay, so anyway, settings. Let's see what they have here. Go to Post-It. Post-It. I'm gonna put this here as reference. So it uses a texture ramp. Oh, it does use a texture ramp, so I did guess right here. But let's see. Shading. Light edit. What? Where did all of the options go? There they are. What the hell? Shadow tint, texture ramp. Oh, here. Okay, I understand. So now that one looks bad though. As soon as I unlocked it, now it looks atrocious. What? Well, I don't want it to be that intense. Why is it that intense? Well, now it's not that intense anymore. I don't know what just happened. Sure.
let's see. Color and normals. Color is black. It's probably fine if it's white. Losing my mind. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Outlines I don't need to worry about. Co-rendering I don't really need to worry about. Just the shading. Alright. Well, now that that's established, I'll do the texture here. And look, it's in the whole thing. Red. Front. Apply. Boom. That's what I wanted. Because when I do white... Oh wait, why is it... Hold. Why is it dark? Is it backwards? What? Tell me the freaking thing is backwards, dude. Oh, and it's gigantic-enormous. It's backwards and it's giant. What the heck? Why does this prop still have all the blend shapes attached? Dude. Okay, well anyway. I guess maybe I didn't check in Blender. Hold on. How big is this guy? Item? Yeah, that explains it. I forgot to check the size. But the orientation, I don't understand. It's -y. So it should be facing the correct way. I applied everything. So I don't know. The pink shovel. Pink shovel. Now, here. Okay, well, I will figure out the sizing later. For now, P for Post-it. Post-it. Let's get the other materials going. Post-it. Duplicate. This one is gonna be the Post-it back. This is gonna be Post-it tape. I'm gonna edit these in tandem. 2, 3. They are all going to have emission 0 enabled. Emission mask, color, map, and strength. They will also have color and alpha unlocked and texture unlocked. If I so desire! The glitter and sparkle will also be unlocked. If I can do that. Can I do that? Hello, rainbow sparkles on my Post-it. I really want to get to the fun part too. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave the sparkles off. I think. If I want sparkles, I'll just export it again for something special. But for now, no. These two are not gonna have textures. They're gonna have colors. The Post-it tape will be a grayish color. And the Post-it back is going to be the same color as the front for the most part. Yeah, I think that gray is a little too dark, so let me just bump that up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So now that that's set, put this back here.
here, and the tape here. Apply, and now look, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Maybe the tape does need a little bit of something. That'll be texture editing for later, methinks, though. I just want to do a test. Test. This prefab, I'm going to take it, unpack it, and do the fun part. Because I've been dying to do this the whole time. Okay, so I take the armature, right? And I have the top, middle, and bottom. I'm going to take this top bone, top left bone, top right bone. Okay. For spring bone. I'm just gonna do this for the major bones. List is empty. I need this to be left top bone, left top bone. One. Then right top bone. Right top bone. Right top bone. And then the middle bone. Left leg and right leg. Left leg. Watch, this is gonna be so cool. Left leg 1. And here. Right leg. Right leg, great. Right leg. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Haha, get it? Because we're going to play mode. Anyway. I'll go here. It's not exactly how I was expecting it to move, but hey, it's something. Gotta make it more Post-it like and less like handkerchief like. I do do do, I do do do, I do 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 do. I gotta make it stiffer. I'll play with the settings in here actually. Ugh, I have to do it for each individual bone! Ah! Okay, well, frick. I probably just want to up the stiffness force. Try like 5. Stiffness force 5. 5. 5. It's a little bit better. I think I should up it more. Maybe 10? Left top bone. Here. This one. Let's do 10. 10. 10. Oh, does it reset it to 4? Oh, this is as much as it goes. Okay. So stiffness force, that's as far as that goes. Okay, interesting. What else can I do? Is that really all I can do? There's no way. Really? Is it that limited? I want it to be super stiff. What? Dude. Wait, if that's really as much power as I have to like actually control things, that sucks. Drag force should be like nothing. 0.1. 0.1. 0.1 and
Does that do it? No, not really. Ah! Oh, I can make it go infinite portal-like. This is kind of funny in its own right, but at the same time, I'm really upset with that. That shouldn't be like that. If I put it to 0, can't hurt to try, right? 0, 0. Left leg, right leg. 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, okay. Yeah. How's it look now? Just very snappy. Doesn't make it any less, you know? There's gotta be a way to do this. I just don't see how. What if I remove all the spring bones? Hold on. Remove component. Remove component. Remove component. And remove component. And I just add a spring bone on tape collider. What would happen? Nothing. That's because I didn't put the, hold on, I didn't put the tape bone. Okay, now it would probably do something. Why? I'm severely confused. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, honestly. I've only ever used, like, spring bones. Stiffness force all the way down does what? Oh. That's not very good. Alright, well, if I put it all the way up. It's a lot stiffer, but it still feels like cloth. So I learned a lot about the limitations of spring bones today. I really didn't know that they were that limited.
Whoa. It's like pudding. That was drag force. 0.1. Gravity direction. I don't think there should be any gravity actually. Do-do-do-do-do. There's really no way to make it stiffer. Maybe if I only do the edges, like the very tip tops. So if I get rid of this tape bone here, right, and I only do it with like the end, maybe, and use what is it, left top bone? Left top bone. 1. Does it do anything? Whoa. What if I set it to its own bone? Does it do anything then? It does. It's still too much. Bucky, how do you make spring bones look like paper? That doesn't look like paper. Look how stupid this looks. Ready? I think I'm gonna have to like turn in for the night, honestly. Without even having completed anything, cause like I'm actually stuck. Look at how stupid. Like I turned the stiffness force all the way up, right? Boom. Oh, no, it's just not working because I just forgot to put the thing in the. Hold on. Forgot to put the bone in. That's my bad. Alright. This looks like a handkerchief. Not a post-it. Not a post-it. And that's the VRM spring bone limitation. I don't understand why it can't be stiffer. Like, why is it limited to 4? It hard caps you at 4. That doesn't make any sense. Like, is there any other thing that I can do? I've only ever used VRM spring bones. I don't know. Magica spring bone? That's a script. I don't know. Mess with other settings? Yeah, like the drag force, I messed with that. It didn't really help. Gravity, I don't want to add. So that's it. That's everything. That's literally everything. That does nothing. Thank you for the hydrate. I just wish it was like maybe even like a strength. Less polys. Make it look stiffer. Maybe, but then it won't be able to curve as nicely. And that's not desirable. And honestly, it should be a setting. It doesn't make any sense. Hi, Fable. I'm honestly, like, actually so confused. Hold on, I'm gonna recalibrate because I'm, like, actually leaning back in my chair now. I'm tired. At least I got the colors and shaders right now. I don't know what was up with the old shaders, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, there's nothing really in these menus. I know you guys can't see them, so I'm sorry. I don't know. Next best option will be Magica Cloth. Oh no. And dude, it's been too long. Also hi. Been too long since you did cloth physics, so can't help. No. You know what? I will test this without spring bones for now. It has 2 new features, I guess. Why are we laggy? Come on. Computer's at 88 degrees. I don't know why. Let me just close this program and see if this helps. Anyway, back to Post-it. Post-it. There we go. Okay. We are exiting play mode. No spring bones. Remove component. No spring bones. We add a collider in case I want to toss them. Collider. I'll do box collider. Box collider. And hopefully it's smart. It's not smart. Okay, that's alright. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, okay. And then this way. This size is the x-axis. There we go. Yeah. Also decent collider. Yeah. Okay. These 3 shaders. Lock in! Okay, what I actually need to do is create an empty. This is the Post-it. I need to downsize it a lot because it's gigantic and it's also backwards. So I'm going to take this, rotate it 180 degrees here, make the scale like 0.1. I'm making this linked, please. 0.1, please. Blank. 0.1. Thank you. Let's get Phil's hat for reference, I guess. Maybe? No, what do I know the size of? That's correct. What's correct? These actually are the correct size. So like that's generally the size of my face, is that whiskers. No. It was under Post-It. Prop is just a reference. This, no, doesn't go there. Need to find P for Post-It. Portal, no, not portal, Picasso Post-It. Here. Rename. Prop. Warudo. Actually, wait, let me do a screenshot first. Actually, no, wait. Get the PNG I could use as a... Hold on. And screenshots, streaming assets, images. And then get the Post-It. And have it here as a thumbnail. I would like alpha as transparency, please. Thank you. Warudo. Mod settings. Picasso Post-It. This is by asmallthumbtack and me, Kishiko Bushido. And this goes in here. Shaders are locked. Build mod. Need to make one of these for the workshop. One that can change so you have like all these different. I'll go over and open Warudo so you guys can see. Open prop folder. Oh, it should be here. Oh, it's the right size, it's just backwards. Okay. And why is the, hold on, the point of reference is really off. What? Why is it here? Let's do a quick re-export because that's atrocious. Original prefab, delete prop, yes please. Rename. Now why is it backwards? For reference, this is where the other one is. Now we do this, this, this. Whoa! Hey, I think that kind of does it. It's a little bit bigger than it used to be, but I can fix that. Bread Whistle, yeah, Unity question, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. I think I'm gonna make it like 0.8. 0.9? 0.85. E2? Nah, 0.9. But now, if I have dark mode, we can have it. And you know, the cool thing about this setup with things being unlocked is that if we go to the default material properties here, right, and we go to the Post-it, I forgot to name the material front, so that will be, hold on, Unity Post-it front, right? Let's go back to Warudo. I go to main text, and the override texture, I just have to pick a square image, any square image. You know, I never did put that other one in here. I don't think I have any square images that I really like. Hold on, let me put a square image in here. Why can't I find it? I have one file in mind. Okay, well, you can test lighting in Unity, so you can test if you fixed the lighting issue with the viewfinder prop. Unfortunately, Unity's stupid, and it doesn't show the same way in Unity as it will in Warudo. So, unfortunately, I would say you need to export to Warudo in order to test. If you need help testing anything, I'm more than happy to help you. And if you need help installing Warudo or setting up Warudo, also, again, more than happy to help. But
the perk of having texture unlocked, right, on the Post-it and having a 3D model that we can adjust. So I can make the image anything I want now. It can even be a GIF. Literally anything. Cool, huh? I got my business card QR code here. Kinda cool, huh? But anything. I think I even have Vel here for emotional support. I think I want to figure out how to orient it so it's very visible, even when I'm like over here maybe, because I feel like with the other Post-it it just feels very easy to see for whatever reason. Right? It's probably just the way that I oriented it on my head. Yeah, I think I had it angled down more. But I want to be careful not to clip my hair or anything into it. And you can see this, oh, sorry, the hair clipping through it sometimes. So I need to like bend it up enough, or move it away enough that it's not gonna do that and still look connected at the top. Whoops. I was gonna say, thank goodness for the undo button, and just like completely is atrocious actually. What if I did it like that actually? Or I tilted it to the side. Is that better? Let's see. It's not really as flat. It's hard. At least it like, you know, you have the thing now with the adjustable texture is pretty cool. But put this here. It's very interesting the way that Unity works. But hey, it is done. The thing is done. Right, I'm actually gonna remove this for a sec so we can see the match. It matches! It matches! But I can remove this at any time. I wish there was a toggle where I could like toggle stuff, but Unity, we match and it works in the dark now. Yay! My hand is kind of covering my mouth, so I guess it's not picking up on me talking as well, but at least it works in the dark now. So that's huge, methinks. Yeah? Still want to run some tests and get things to like maybe move a little bit, because it'd be a shame to waste the rigging. I might download Magica Cloth and start working with things just to get a feel for it. But for tonight, I am done. I am so tired. I have to go to sleep before I pass out, just like right here and now. But thank you for that hydrate. I don't know if I did it, so I'll just do it one more time just in case. Alright. Yippee! And once again, the mesh, I didn't make all of this. Thumbtack. Thumbtack had a huge hand in this, so thank you, Thumbtack, for making this lovely mesh. Okay, and we go into announcements. Okie dokie, guys. So, Vive and Stretch Sense, I will work on it more after model updates are achieved. Because I have a feeling that the layout of my fingers being like this instead of like flat. It's like this, not like this. Is probably part of the reason that my rotations are off. So that's for one thing, and another thing is just like I need more time, because I'm gonna expedite. We've chosen that we wanted the 1,000 follower celebration to be rewarded with a Portal 2 stream. So I found the rips and I'll be working on that. But besides that, we have a new initiative going. Honestly, I think that this one is not going to be one that we see that sees the light of day. But if you guys would like to see a Reanimal playthrough, full game, full DLC, the whole works, right? You can see it if you hit the goal. The goal being, we have it up on Ko-Fi, $1,000 to help me cover the cost of all the model bug fixes that are being done right now. Honestly, it's really stuff that shouldn't have been a problem in the first place, but it's kind of have like stuck on and accumulated and just become big issues. But hopefully this time it'll finally be resolved. I'm really hoping. But yeah, if you'd like to help out with that and get to see me play a spooky, scary game, please do consider donating on Ko-Fi. Other things that are going on. I think that's it. Yeah. But I almost forgot. The deadline for the Reanimal incentive is March 1st. If we don't hit that goal by March 1st, I'm playing it without you guys. Maybe I'll do couch co-op with Vel. Who knows? Anyway, I still kind of want to play it with you guys, so it's not to discourage you, but like, I don't want to play horror games without like something, you know what I mean? Anywho. Thank you guys so much for coming. Regardless of what happens, I'm always having fun if you guys are here. Even just doing stuff is really fun. I'm very appreciative for everyone who shows, because, you know, when you guys pitch in your thoughts, when you guys say a thing, you guys are really funny. You guys are really interesting. You think I am funny and interesting, you know, I'm working with great material here. You guys are fantastic. Hopefully next stream I'll get more sleep and I'll be able to go a little bit longer. Maybe get a little bit more interesting stuff done. Whether that be crushing it in gaming or doing some more 3D work. I'm not sure yet. I will have to see. But I do hope to see you there. But till next time, for those that don't know, I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, so STT, at 10 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. MST, or 7 p.m. PST. So 3 times a week. And that makes next stream Thursday. Yeah, so I'll see you Thursday, hopefully, mayhaps. But till then, take care. Stay awesome and pervade the positive chaos. Bye bye.